Pray, cast that magic again. 'Twas most useful.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
'Tis quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars were I the scholarly sort.
Indeed, you are correct.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
You'll not live to regret this.
You would have us press on without delay? By your will, Arisen. Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here. Keep your eyes peeled.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
What? Oh! 'Twas but a trick of the light.
Heavens grant.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
This bag. Enough to break any bad spirit, this.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
be here, but standing still is harder than it looks, you know.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
I shall gladly aid you. Pray, take this. Always sets me to thinking, this place.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
Have you taken leave of your senses, Arisen?
There's naught I love more than a saucy rumour.
Got to try to enjoy life where and when I can.
Awful dull. Can't complain of it.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Shall we get some rest then? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I've got something for you.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Cleaning before I'm too tired.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Life can be tiring.
You!
Haste makes waste, as they say.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
Wait for your equipment to come. Feel eyes on my back, watching.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray, bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Any loose coin about, enough to make you rich.
Gazing upon the sea makes me feel rather strange.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Ladies and gentlemen, I beg a moment of your time. You looking for a fight?
Interested in my wares? How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes?
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow.
Got a hankering for anything in particular?
Be happening.
That's it. I've had enough.
It's been a hard day.
Crowds make for easy pickings.
Might not see. What am I supposed to do?
Aye, sir. What I can do for you? Aye, sir. What I can do for you?
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome. Well, I net. Go on, have a look.
How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes?
Aye, sir. What I can do for you?
You looking for a fight?
I follow my whims, wheresoe'er they may lead.
Come now, stop and watch a moment.
Not much going on hereabouts. Might not seem like much, but it tastes a treat.
Aye, sir. What I can do for you?
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to here about. While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Got any good stories to...
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sight.
Oh, it's not right. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came...
I understand. There is no medicine. I am caring for him. However, mayhap convalescence...
Home, you...
Dear, we are...
All right,
I will look after him.
Aye, sir. Aught I can do for you? What? You mean to say my Albert's a noble and has only been pretending to be a beggar? That can't be true. Earning a living in the slums isn't easy, but Albert and I, we'd promised each other we'd try our hardest to make ends meet. We've been working toward that all this time, and you're saying 'tis all a lie? I don't want to believe such madness, but nor can I deny that these garments are my husband's. Pray, tell me where you found them. I must see this for myself.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Much for me. I guess head home. It isn't the dragon, but these pests require no desire to...
This might be worth a read. Shall we take a closer look?
Wish I had someone to share this spot with.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins. Shall we check our packs and be off?
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Beg pardon, sir, but have you any information about what happened here? A couple were found dead, you see. Poor Albert was stabbed from behind, and Selena, by all appearances, ended her own life after killing him. I can't fathom it. I knew the both of them, and I cannot imagine Selena doing such a thing, let alone to her dear husband. One witness claims Selena was turned away from a noble's estate shortly before the incident. But how could that possibly have led to aught so gruesome as this?
Hold a moment. Did that just happen? My own master and I experienced something very different here.
Now that is a surprise. Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom. Truly? Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind. Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
We're here, Master.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
I always despair to see the sun fall.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Equipment to come in.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Sweetmeats and ale.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Slim pickings, Blake.
In it now. My sense getting cold. Quiet at last.
Good to see you, Master.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Bakbatar. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what sort of useful tidbits we might turn up.
townspeople depend on me.
Peruse at your
Over here!
Now I've got to step.
in it.
Interested in my wares?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer,
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
How very peculiar.
Phasers. Now there's a name to remember. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Have you seen the Empress's dance? She performs it every day in this city, in offering to the lambent flame, the event best. Grand title, though I've long forgotten it. Most of us simply call it the Fire Fair. Her Majesty's grace is a sight to behold, and the blessings she invites are wondrous indeed. Long may she reign.
Well met.
Interested in my wares?
Right. Just
Interested in my wares? Gold's made to be spent. Many thanks.
well, it takes to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are...
Yeah? What is it?
I've been seeing an odd ox cart around the city of late. Once, I espied it around dawn and followed it. I got as far as the Palace Guardian's tower before a soldier stopped me. 'Twasn't the sort of cart built to carry goods, nor was it one of the passenger carts you often see on the high roads. Tell is it passes through that strange gate and makes for Volcanic Island. But what for? And just what is it carrying?
Oi, keep your distance.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your...
The lambent flame is the founding principle of our nation. Thus festivals are held daily here to honor it with song. And Empress Nadinia always makes an appearance. I've been close enough to count her whiskers on several occasions. 'Tis kind of Her Majesty, but I fear for her, walking about in public like that. I only hope her guards are attentive.
What business have you here?
If 'tis naught of import.
Well met, sir.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Welcome! Come back anytime.
I just know it. What do you think? Does this suit me?
If I were you, I'd keep my distance from that forbidden magic research lab. The name alone ought to put you off. Tell is, they study a means to dispel the threat of the dragon through magics and conjurings. I won't claim to understand it, but it seems sacrilege to me. A blatant disregard for the lambent flame's protection. Still curious? Ah, good luck getting inside. Those sentinels aren't stationed there to give you a tour.
I'm not sure what to do. No harm can come of a bit of kindness, I always say.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Lots to do.
Say, have you heard of the fantastical new drink that's come to flow in Batal? I am referring, of course, to ambrosial liqueur. 'Tis a disgrace that a connoisseur like myself has yet to taste it. Ah, what I wouldn't give for a cup. Nay, even a sip.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
You're worrying. You aren't living, I say.
Interested in my wares?
Getting these hands clean, I fear.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen, I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
What do you think you're doing in here?
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? I know the way. Follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
The life's great pleasures.
The way forward is blocked. We shall have to find another path. Nothing else for it, I suppose.
I want to polish up my gear tomorrow.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.